Need a printer? Check out this Canon MX479.
Good morning, tubers. How you doing today? Today we're going to talk about the Canon MX479 printer. In every house, in most houses, people have a printer. Sometimes the charge to buy a printer can be daunting. You know, what do you need for your printing needs? And the cost, how much the ink costs, and all those factors you have to put in when buying a printer. You know, in this particular printer, I bought it because it had a fax machine and the price was right. You know, I have to go by the price and the what I need for the printer and how much the refill cartridges would cost. That is very important. You can buy a printer dirt cheap, but the cartridges will cost just about as much as buying a new printer. So you have to watch it in that case. It was on sale for $69, and so far so good. It's a wireless printer, copy, scan, and fax. So it does all the things that you would have it to do. I'll give a later review on how long this temporary ink lasts that they give in new printers. I'm sure it's not going to last long until I put the extra large cartridges in this particular printer. But I make sure that a printer is wireless. Even though a printer may say it's wireless, a lot of time it requires you to have that cord to plug it up to make it read what network you're on, unless you go back and forth pressing on the network. But the easiest way is to buy or have the old-fashioned cable to go with it, so it'll see your network. That'll be the easiest way to set this particular kind of printer up. Okay, let's get into some of the features of this Canon MX479. And right here is where you load the paper. It also has an extender for the legal papers. That's longer than your normal paper. Pull it out, when the paper comes out from the top here, it catches it, keep it from falling out of the paper. You also have an extender tray here that extends the paper to stop it from going out any further. So in here is where you put your cartridges in on this. You just pull this open here, close it back up. And then we open this, therefore where you put your cartridges.
The black is 240 and the color is 241.
Go all the way to your right, and the color is closest to the print head. But if you look right down here, it'll show you where they go. A lot of questions I ask myself, where did that go in there? So I'm going to show you that if you buy this particular printer. So I lock that back up, close that up, and when I store it, kind of close that up so it'll be neat, but you have to open it back up when you're ready to print. This printer also features a scanner where you just pick it up the scanner. Also, if you want to scan some negatives that you have on the old film strip, it has an area here to scan your negatives. It also have a scanning area which is big enough to scan all your 8x10s at least. And just close it down like this. And you can fax by opening this up. Put your fax in here, guide it here through here, just open up the clean if it gets stuck. And you can different paper sizes right here. We have the on button here. We have the menu button. The paper, turn it on, stop your fax, dial your number, whether you want color or black and white, you just hit that and it's fax. But when you're setting it up, it's going to ask you to look in this thing here and it's going to hit OK and go through your program, and it'll be easy to set this up. So don't let a wireless printer taunt you about the setup process. Remember, always set it up with the cable first on a laptop or something, not something that recognize your network. This printer got to be set up on the network that you own. You got to make sure it's on the same network. You won't be able to use the printer wirelessly unless it is on the same network. So be sure that you have the printer in the same network, and the network is on, the printer is on your network, or the Wi-Fi will never work. It's got to communicate with one another. This is what the back of the printer look like. You got the phone jack, your printer wire hookup, and your power supply. This don't have a brick, it just got a straight cord to it. I like that. You just plug it in like a regular cable here. If your paper got jammed up in here, just pull this out if your paper got jammed, and reclean your printer so your paper can go through. In fact, I haven't never opened it. It still got the paper there. It's got an arrow here pointing to tell you which way to push that. First, I'm going to take off this paper. Get that off of there. And then that pulls down the tray here to clean out any paper that might get stuck. So push that back in there, and that locks it back. This is a look at the control panel on the Canon printer. Model number is the MX479, made by Canon. Supposed to be an energy efficient printer.
The Canon Pixma MX479 is a buy. So far, I like this printer. It has all the features and price that I want it to be, and it also backed by the name Canon. This printer has an array of features such as fax, scan, and print all in one printer.